Hey, it's your boy Ho, and you are now rocking with Green Lounge LA on The Struggle. Today, we've talked to a lot of people, but in particular, we're talking to Kumbaya. And if you don't know who she is, well, you gonna learn today. So sit down, sit back, get ready to laugh as I kick it with Kumbaya. What's up, girl?
Hey, baby.
How you doing? Good to have you finally.
Shit.
All right. So we joking today, or we serious?
We a little bit both.
We're a little bit of both.
We limbo.
What's the serious part?
I actually want to know, let people know that where I came from.
And where did you come from?
Poverty.
That's all of us in America.
Struggle, voodoo.
You came from a voodoo struggle?
A voodoo struggle.
What the heck is a voodoo struggle?
Okay, so my family's from Louisiana, and then one from Louisiana, and one's from Little Rock, Arkansas.
Okay.
And they have a way of being. You know, a lot of the women in my family are longevity women that endured a lot of abuse.
Okay.
You know, from incest, from kissing cousins, from...
Hold on, black folks don't do kissing cousins?
Oh, yes, they do.
Where at?
I had a couple of cousins.
I'm sorry, I'm half and half. You feel me? That's pretty obvious.
Yeah.
I probably got some white family members that did that shit, but you don't hear black folks do that shit?
Yes, we came from bootleggers. We are bootleggers.
Okay.
Yeah, we fig wine. We did fig wine. So when I was 5 years old in school, I was already drinking, going, hey, I had my thermos supposed to be in juice was with what is it called, peppermint snap.
For real?
Yes, for sure.
So you was raised to be an alcoholic?
I was raised to be a dictator.
Why a dictator?
Because I was raised when they killed my father, right? And after they killed my father, my mama went crazy. And then I was in the era of cocaine and drugs in the 80s. Okay. So all my uncles and aunties was on drugs. And we are grandma babies. Okay. Right? So when grandma didn't like both of my grandma didn't like their kids, but they love their grandkids. So It was one of them that you knock on the door and you give the kid, and then you take your ASS on, but the kid, and then we go to the AFDC office and get some food stamps and stuff, and then we go on. You feel me? But I was the oldest on both sides. Okay. So what my grandma didn't do, I did. I was her eyes, her mouth. It was a contradictory because she'll say like this. She'll say, "Go downstairs and go find. Look at everybody. Don't let your Aunt Geneva steal anything. Don't let your mama in. Don't let your Uncle Robert in. Don't And then when I go downstairs, I'm like 5 years old, 7 years old. Like, you can't come in here. They be like, girl, if you don't open this MF door, I'm gonna whoop. No, you can't come in here. And I had to be obedient to them and my grandmother, right? So then
they just threw your ass in a mess.
Hell yeah. So when I open the door, they'll go steal, right? And then leave. And then my grandma say,
didn't I tell your ass?
Little bit.
And you should have told the grandma they bigger than me.
But you can't, what you see in the house, you can't tell. That's what what's it called?
A contradiction?
A contradiction, because if I tell,
that's your ass.
And if I don't tell,
you's a buster.
So it was like a lot of confusion to me. I didn't know how to balance my authority. There's no way that I was a child. Because
do you think black kids get robbed of their childhood?
100%. 100%.
Because when I was a kid, my mama didn't rob me of childhood. She did give me some authority. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Mm-hmm. She would tell me, I'm finna go to work. You stay your ass here. Lock the door. Mm-hmm. Don't let nobody in. Don't answer the phone. Now, that's the one I didn't listen to, because she would call on that same phone, and then I would answer it, yeah. And she'd tell me, didn't I tell you not to answer the phone? And I know I'm in trouble, but then she'd say, go over here and get this and do that.
Yeah.
So I can understand the little contradiction there, but like other than that, yeah, I don't think I was robbed of my childhood. But
nah, I was robbed of my childhood.
So is that why your comedy is so raw?
Yeah, and then I was told that my mama killed my daddy. I was.
Hold on, but I thought she went crazy after he died.
It's contradictory. You know what I mean?
She loved that nigga so much she killed him.
No, she was being herself, and the situation killed him, and because she was young, dumb, and full of cum.
Mm-hmm. She was horny.
Rebellious.
Okay.
Okay, I could say rebellious. You know, when you have a man and he tell you not to do something, and you find some information about him, and you want to show him, I could do this better. And that's what she was trying to show my daddy. I could do this better. But it's all in the family. She didn't even go nowhere else but in the family.
That hurt the most. You fucked my cousin.
She didn't even fuck nobody. She was just dancing with somebody.
Hold on, no. You trying to play me, though. You playing in my face.
The family was rotten. They shouldn't even called him off the, somebody called him off the job. You know what I mean? It was a whole lie.
So the nigga had a heart attack.
No, they shot him 3 times in the head. And it shift the whole atmosphere on both sides of the family, the dad side and the mama side. My dad was a wholesome person.
Damn.
So then they say I was a daddy's girl. So then from being a daddy's girl, I had my brother and my sister, and we went through a lot of abuse.
So did they ever treat you bad because you was a daddy's girl? Because you know how family is. If you choose a side, then there's a split. Sometimes, you don't always get the nice end of the stick.
No, I repressed it. I think I'm going through my daddy issues now.
In which ways is it coming out?
Okay, so like when I'm in a relationship right now and a man want me to lay on his chest, I can't lay on his chest because I never laid on anybody's chest before. So that relaxation of me feeling secure or making him feel secure or I believe in him, I don't have it.
Do you believe in a man that you date at that time?
I try.
Why don't you believe in man?
Failure. I feel like our family are cursed when it comes to love, especially me. I feel like my ambition intimidates a lot of men, and they think.
Why do women say that? We ain't scared about y'all ambition.
I guess the ones that I pick. You understand what I'm saying? The ones that I entertain.
You know what though? I gotta admit, as a man, I'm a man. I know I'm a man. All right, so check it out. A lot of times women think we scared of your ambition. No, we just don't want you to always throw it in our face that you're doing something. Bitch, I've been doing it longer. Like I had to work as a 14-year-old child. You working? Good job. About time. So we don't care, but that's not all you should identify as. I'm working. I'm independent. About time.
No, that's a
whole different kind of worms.
A whole different kind of woman right there. I'm not that woman.
So they just be scared that you successful?
I'm not. I'm one of them people that will load up the gun with you. Let's go.
I think most niggas are like that.
Yeah. No, they do not.
Hold on. You telling me you got your own burner? I didn't have to buy you it. You know how to operate that mug?
And shoot it.
That's called operating it. But yeah, you know how to operate it?
Yes.
And they intimidated by that?
Yes.
Hell no, nigga. We be picking out matching pistols.
Oh my God.
I don't get it. But that's me though.
I can't get it. It's like.
But why, as a woman, do you feel you need a gun?
Shit, I don't think everybody needs the revolution. You know what I mean? I feel like I need a gun because at the end of the day, you don't know who to trust. Just like the purge. You know, I told them if I ever had the purge, I wouldn't even, my kids be like, I'll be in the room with you. No, you hell no. I know I'll piss you off somewhere in my life. You ain't gonna get me in the locker room and then shoot me.
Grandma, I got you.
I sleep with the door to this day. I'm in the house. I sleep in a room. The house be locked. The room be locked. The windows be locked. You're not gonna stand over my head.
Are you living in emotional prison? You got more locked doors than level 4.
Yeah, I have seen a lot. And I got a veil over my face, so I see a lot. Predestined stuff. Shadows, demons. I vision demons. I had sex with demons in my dreams. You gonna wake up and burn some damn sage and take a shower in holy water? They do. I do. And then it's subside for a little while. But then when I'm okay, they send somebody, a man or a woman, because I go both ways. Okay. And it'd be somebody I really love too. And
which one do you like better, the man or the woman? Honestly.
I like being with a woman.
Okay. And what about a woman makes you feel more comfortable?
Friendship. But I wind up
beating the bitch up.
Hell yeah. I wind up choking the girl out. You finna get choked out, bitch. No, for real. You know, in the Bible they say that Leviticus, they say they searched all over the world for a good man. They found one just man. And they searched all over the world for one woman, and they never found a just woman, including me. We all have scandal in it. We are made to be that emotional scandal.
Why would you say that? Because my mom... I'm going to shut up because I don't want to find some things out about my mama. I'm going to leave that one alone. But my mama's a good woman.
Yes.
So there's one good woman.
Yes, you know.
She like a nigga.
Yeah, yes.
If you believe that,
yes.
baby. Not playing.
Manipulation.
Why do you think that women have a little bit of scandal in them?
Because we want things to go our way for our kids, our money.
Everybody wants things to go their way.
Yeah, but to the point that we need our man or whoever we need to be the best they are because you're representing me.
And who are you?
I'm not nothing without you.
So then why gotta go your way then? She go my way if you ain't shit without me.
See?
And then that's not gonna fly with you?
No, that's not gonna fly with you.
Why do you feel like you should be in charge?
Because you're not gonna lead me into a hole.
I'm not. That's why I'm here, because you was fucked up without me. So now I gotta show you not to walk in those holes. So you know best.
I said, I just play like...
So would you say that women have more ego than men? Because that sounds egotistical as hell.
Yeah, I think, my ego is really... No, it's not the ego. It's a whole. And you're not going to lead me. A lot of people say one thing and act another way. Okay? It's good for you, but it's not good for me. And you want to brainwash me. That's just like religion. That's just like any other cult. You want to come in here and tell me what I need to do and how I need to act. But then when it comes to you, you have an excuse. So why is it good for me, not you? You understand what I'm saying? I don't understand why you feel like your life is more valuable than mine. Like God just brought me here to boot me in my ass for you. God didn't. I'm not here to be booted in my ass. I'm here to open up the doors, generate the course.
Realistically, right? You said you had daddy issues, and you get very passionate right now, especially when you're talking about getting dictation, and not dick, but dictation from a man. From a man. And could that be stemming from the lack of fatherhood? Because men, our role, our number one role is to protect you. And the number one way to protect you is before there's even a problem. And in order for me to protect you before there's a problem, we must have some standards and communication. So if I tell you don't do that, I need to make sure you don't do that. Because if that does happen, I know I still got a job to do. Even if you're wrong, you're right until we get home, and then I can correct you. But I still need you to understand your role. And it seems like you take back to that. And why would you take back to that?
Because I have male chauvinists in my family.
But that chauvinist is not the man you're dating, though.
Oh, shoot.
Because women used to say, we are all the same, and then treat niggas all the same. I'm not your uncle. My name Ray Ray, not JJ.
Yeah, but sometimes you can sound like Ray Ray. You can sound like JJ.
But that nigga been stealing my lines. What can I do?
Sometimes you can sound like him. I'm really trying to self-search myself when it comes to my role in life. Because I have to play not a young girl or a female in my life. I have to be a strong woman. Not just, I don't recognize my feelings. You know what I mean? I'm scared to love. It drives me crazy.
Why are you scared to love?
Because then I get jealous, and then
And you should be.
Oh, Lord.
What's wrong? Hold on. What's wrong with being jealous? What's wrong with being jealous? If you love somebody and you don't want nobody touching them, is that really a bad thing?
It's not a bad thing, but look, I'm in the industry business. I deal with a gang of men. If you see my...
That don't even sound good right now. You dealing with a gang of men. What you mean? You know, they gonna be like, what you mean you deal with a gang of men? This ain't... Yeah.
I'm giving a mic. No, I'm giving a mic. Head on the mic. No.
I know.
No, but when I'm in the... I take a lot of pictures. I'm laughing. I'm entertaining. But I'm emotionally cut off. You know what I mean? I want to go home to somebody I trust. It's all a facade.
But why would you trust women when the statistics show that women cheat way better and more than men? and then they justify it and don't be accountable.
I think just being with a woman, baby, in that bed, that sheet, waking up, friendship.
Because I like waking up with women too. I agree with you.
That women dynamic is really crazy, you know. And I'm trisexual. I didn't wake up like gay. I didn't wake up and say I'm a lesbian. No, I was trying some shit out and I liked it.
Oh, you trisexual? Okay. Okay. Well, I ain't gonna lie. I always thought that women all had some lesbianism to a degree.
Because we always be playing with each other.
Y'all do some gay shit.
Yeah, we take baths together and stuff.
Y'all
like
sit on
that.
each other's lap. If a man sit, and what's crazy, if a man sit on a man's lap, y'all like that nigga gay. Meantime, y'all sitting on each other's lap.
No, I like gay men.
You like gay men?
Oh, I like
Would you let a gay man smash you?
I like gay porn, period.
Would you let a gay man smash you?
I would love for him to smash. I would love.
Would you peg him?
You did. Hey, if you let me fuck you, I'm gonna fuck you. I will fuck.
Hold on. Whoa. So.
I will fuck the shit out of your ass.
Hold on. So you would fuck a gay man?
You damn right.
Would you let him fuck you?
In my ass?
Yeah.
It hurts.
So you'll give him some pussy instead?
He don't want no. He probably wants some head. It hurts.
Why would you trust a gay man and not a straight man? Because it seems like the gay man cool with you.
Okay, because he really my friend. He really want me to validate him. You understand what I'm saying? I want him to validate me. And then I don't really have to do much but be his friend. He want the man. He don't want me. He just want me as a friend. So I don't have to do much. I don't have to. Yes, Daddy. Okay, are you going? Are you hungry? Are you okay? Are you sick? What's wrong? Are you? Why are you not talking to me? Why are you isolating me? Did I do something wrong? Do you want me to hold your dick? I don't have to do all that shit.
Women do it too, because y'all motherfuckers is crazy.
You know, that's too much. You want me to wipe your ass while you shit?
You had to wipe a man's ass?
I will if I had to.
If you had to? Sound like you just ain't found the right nigga.
That's why I say my career is my nigga right now.
He is?
Yeah.
So where's your nigga taking you in this career so far?
Oh, in interviews like yourself, you know, I'm dealing with I got a good spiritual team this time.
Okay.
You know what I mean? They're seeing me for me.
Okay.
They not seeing me for my fables, my flaws, my ignorance, my aggression. My aggression is entertaining. Not like, oh, she's aggressive or she's uncanny or untainable. I could be me here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have to be what you want me to be. And that is wonderful. I'm about to tear up, y'all. I got these goddamn eyelashes.
Don't fuck up the makeup, because you know I ain't no makeup designer. I can't help you in that department. But so a lot of your life, it seems to be overcoming emotional trauma. How does that come out into your art, into your comedy, into your acting?
Well, it was some scary times. If you can't laugh at that shit, I don't know. It was some scary times. Mm-hmm. Some times that The Color Purple made sense. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Johnny, red wrong. It made sense. You know what I mean? I witnessed this stuff. I witnessed people getting shot. And the way they got shot, like, I was like, damn, that nigga was pop locking when he got shot. You know what I mean? And then he come and be like, hey, Kumbaya, woo woo. I was like, nigga, you did seem like it hurt it. You know what I mean? Laughter over society fear. And like the Joker is my favorite villain. Mm-hmm. I have a laughing disorder. So the more scared I am, the more it's funny to me. And then at the same time,
your ass finna flip a switch.
Oh, I'm about to go. Honey, by your fear, we about to get up out of here. Because you too scared. You're freaking me the F out. Oh my God, we scared. This is scary. Oh my God. All right, let's do this.
Oh, okay, so you've had to learn to turn off the feelings and emotions and just go cray cray.
Yeah. I went to prison 4 times. I've been to prison 4 times.
And I'm not going to ask you about that stuff because, you know, this is LA. Everybody been in jail. Mm-hmm. Realistically, how much do you think that's holding you back from being the awesome version of yourself?
Well, self-sabotaging.
Yeah, I'm glad you know the words. So you've been taking therapy?
Yes.
My nigga, I'll drop you off if you need it. But like, on some real shit, how much do you think that's holding you back?
A lot. I think by like now, 30%.
Only 30%?
Now.
Okay. That's actually good odds.
Yes. Before, it was I needed validation, people pleaser. But now it's 30% because I want to be the best, but I also know that money and success changes you.
Mm-hmm.
And I never been on top. I always sacrifice myself.
So you a bottom?
I'm a bottom bitch, and I'm a bottom side bitch. So hell yeah, I got you, nigga. But I never been on top, you know? And I know that I was great and destined to be on top. I'm destined to be on top. And when it's my turn, I'm going to take the full advantage. But I don't want to take advantage of other people, too. I don't want to go to hell. This is hell to me.
I was going to say we already here.
Yeah, I want to go to heaven. I want to be like a well-done person. I want to, when I go and meet the heavens, I want to say, that person was solid. She was cool. I loved her. Not that she's a bee, she didn't do this, she's a hoe, she's a slut. You know what I mean? Not to the hoes and sluts, but you know what I mean? This is how.
Yeah, because there's a place for hoes and sluts in a time and place.
You know, you can be the best you can be. Be the best hoe.
Yeah.
You know? You slut it out, spit in my mouth. But anywho,
I think you just intimidated the cameraman, for the record.
No, but I actually want to be a wholesome overall person. You know what I mean? With good character.
A good character. Mm-hmm. And what exactly, to you, do you think you can work on first that'll help you be at ease and be this good character that you discussed?
Trust. My trust issues sucks.
You trust women? You trust gay men? It seems like your trust issues is only.
I trust gay men to be gay.
Why do you have a problem with heterosexual men?
Because they lie so much, I don't trust them.
Y'all bitches lie too. That's why we learn to lie better.
Somebody gonna say, "Hey, I want you. I just want to fuck you and fuck up your credit. I just want to get you know what I mean. I got 2 baby mamas and a side bitch. If I'd be like, damn, you was so honest. I was so sexy. Let's go have sex."
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you can find her at.
Be real with me, you know.
So you think that men are liars?
I feel like.
And women always tell the truth, right?
No.
You trust them hoes, though. No. I mean, you trust them women, though.
I trust them to be a deceiver because I told you before, we all was designed to be manipulated. So I'm trusting you to be who you are. I know that you are a deceiver.
You know they a piece of shit.
Yes. Men are dominions. Y'all supposed to be God and men. Y'all supposed to rule the world. Y'all supposed to be dictators. So when I supposed to believe in your word.
So I don't have the right to be human and lie?
Not if I'm gonna follow you.
But you trust the bitch that was gonna lie and you followed that hoe?
I don't trust her. I just want her.
So you really got a beef with heterosexual men?
I don't have a beef with them. I just want a true one.
You just want a true one?
Not a Muslim, isn't it?
What's wrong with the Muslim? Them some good niggas.
Ooh, they too strong. They don't say cover up. I can wear this.
You know, pros and cons to shit.
Hell no, I'ma do this. I got some shit going on. I can't be in that structure. I think I'm a rebellious
spirit.
I got a rebellious yeah, I was a warrior. I know I was tapping in that witchcraft and stuff back in the days.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
And you really did witchcraft?
Yeah.
What was that like? Because I hear more and more people doing it, and I grew up Christian. So when somebody said witchcraft, it was like you would think from like 1870 or something. Not in modern time. Mm-hmm. But now in modern time, people are talking about it more on Instagram, and witchcraft is not as what is the word? It's not as like
Salem,
demonized as before.
Exactly.
People carry crystals on them all the time, etc.
It's white lighters. It's people that do good with it. You know what I mean? My 4 people did bad with it. That's why I feel like we have money issues because of what they did back. Me, I actually love going to a person and predicting their future and stuff. I can't tell you about mine, but I can tell you about yours. I'm not God. And I love they just, oh my God, you a medium? Do you see demons? Yes, that's my whole life. I actually see this stuff.
So do you smoke weed?
I smoke weed and be paranoid.
Have you ever smoked a blunt and seen a demon?
All the time.
What's the fuck is... I don't want to know what it's like, but for you and your experience, does that fuck the blunt up? Because for me, it would.
Fucks the high up.
It would fuck... I'll have to roll a whole new one.
No, open up the windows and stuff.
I'm like, this some bad weed. This nigga sold me some bullshit.
I'll be seeing the demons and the grandkids. I'll be like, you know what? We need to pray for you. I see like I see a lot of stuff.
So you have this ability, but yet you're into comedy and acting. Why?
Oh, so I could be heard. I felt like nobody was hearing me.
And why is it important for people to hear you?
Because I really got something to say.
What you got to say? Go ahead. Let's say it.
I got something to say. It's like, live your life. Do not let anybody discourage you. You're not old. You're not young. You're not dumb. You're not black. You're not white. You're not gay. You know, you could be rebellious. You could be, but make sure that you make sense, and make sure that whatever you do to any person in the world, that you'll be like authentic. I'm authentic with mine. I'm not fake. You know, I'm not a gray area. I'm a black or white. And if I'm black, I'm good at being black, and I'm good at being good, you know, white. And I just feel like I got words, empowerment, and God, Jesus is real. Human beings is real. Power is real. But not making it, living your life for somebody else, is fake. Mm-hmm. And I'll be damned if I die bitter, alone. I'm going to have somebody alone.
Yeah, you can always order a male husband.
Hell yeah.
On a mail order bride, or
yeah.
You know, I'm
That's
sure
like
you can do
when they
that.
kidnapped me in Jamaica.
Oh,
they really did.
They kidnapped you in Jamaica?
Yes, they did in Kingston.
For what? What they rob you for? Just being American?
No, that was some spiritual insight, baby. Whew.
Man,
I'd say Jamaica, something like that, boy.
Man, I like, ideally, I thought I was going to go to Jamaica.
I should have went to Jamaica first before I went to prison.
Oh, damn, you would have scared.
I would have been a nun.
Oh, wow.
I came back now. My badass, I came back shaking. I came back I had a big ass bag like this. I came back with a bag like this. I had to roll it up, put it in my and I was like, he lumped me. He said, girl, he said, I just lumped you. I had 3 lumps. I was a unicorn. Like, it was okay to be a unicorn. I said, yeah, I'm finna show you what American can do. Boy, and
so it's safe to say you're not going back to Jamaica?
Heck, I'd rather go to jail.
Damn. Well, is there anything that you can say to our audience? Because, everybody's going to watch you because, people love you throughout the city.
Thank you.
And they know you. Is there anything you can say to the women who's struggling with trust issues, be it man or female or both? Because some of us don't trust nobody. I know a few people like that. What can you do to speak to them and give them some words of wisdom?
Just trust yourself. Just who you are. Just be who you are. Try to be the most authentic person ever. Men gonna fail you, women gonna fail you, kids gonna fail you. Just love yourself. Once you love yourself, then it's okay. It's okay. And then pleasure yourself.
Are you talking about masturbation?
Yeah, pleasure. Makeup. Go out with a gay man.
I ain't going out with no gay man. Wrong show, nigga. More power to him. I'll give them some money so they can go out and do
my makeup on my wig.
Oh my God. Well, gay men, as you say, what's your Instagram?
My Instagram is Lakeisha Lindsay, which AKA Kumbaya. You know what I mean? Lakeisha's a personal.
So y'all heard that, gay man. She will peg you. Hit her up at Lakeisha Lindsay at Instagram.com. She will trust you. Just make sure you help her with her makeup.
And also, I have tarot cards. I do tarot cards on Miss Personality.
Oh shit.
Intuition. I also do comedian. I also do acting. I do hair, and I could clean your house. I'm not gonna make up your bed, but I do windows.
Why you ain't gonna make their bed up?
Because I can't make a bed for shit.
You're like, I'll make my own bed. I ain't gonna make yours.
Oh, baby, I can't make a bed for shit.
All right. Well, thank you for coming. We appreciate you as always. Ladies and gentlemen, check her out at her Instagram at Lindsay. What was it again?
Lakeisha Lindsay.
Lakeisha Lindsay. But it's Kumbaya to you, bitch.
Kumbaya, the shit talk off.
All right. And check us out, of course, on Roku. And she'll be on our new show, Innocent Confessions. I'm Hov. This Green Lounge LA. We love you. We appreciate you. We respect you. But most importantly, we out. Peace.